What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Tracy James here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Each and every view, each and every comment, each and every like, and each and every subscription that I receive, I am totally 100% grateful for it. So go ahead and subscribe right now. It doesn't charge you anything. You're not locked into any lifelong commitment to me. You subscribing is just your way of showing your support for me and my channel. So I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe, okay? Okay, so as you guys can tell by the title of the video, I have officially left US Express. Now, making the decision to leave US Express was very difficult for me because I definitely feel like I found my footing and my placement with US Express. I always felt like they were super supportive. It was a very close-knit company in my opinion, and I definitely felt like that was something that was greatly needed in the trucking industry. And I've worked for several different companies, and I will say that US Express made me feel appreciated and made me feel welcomed and supported. However, we all know that we are living in a rough time right now. We are in a modern day recession, and the world is just continuing to move on. It's not like a big topic. It's just like becoming the new normal. And so the financial aspect of being with US Express was no longer serving me and the purpose in which I have created for myself for 2024. So I really don't have anything negative to say about US Express. I started with US Express in June of 2023. So I was there for roughly 6 months. I quit, this would have been December. Well, actually, no, I didn't quit until like January the 9th is when I quit, because I'm very strategic. And Nas, really? As soon as I start recording, he want to make all the noise in the world. But yeah, so I ended up reaching out to my secondary fleet manager. It was her time to be, over the board for that particular day of the week. I reached out to her and I let her know, like, hey, I am going to officially resign as of today, because I'm the type of person where I like to set myself up to where I'm starting another job immediately after I have resigned or chosen to leave a particular company. So I was already working I had already started the process of being hired for the new company that I'm with now, which I will reveal to you guys in maybe a few more weeks. But yeah, it was just no longer serving me financially. As you guys know, I had switched over to the dedicated side. For the first maybe the first 4 months of me being with US Express, I was on variant OTR side, and the first couple of months were amazing. I made the most money I've ever made in my trucking career. I was consistently moving, but I also was in a position where I was not settled in a particular location, so I was fine with being over the road. It was the summertime. We didn't have to worry about winter weather or anything like that, so it served me for that season of my life. And then of course, once we started to enter into the winter season and the weather started to change and the freight started to plummet tremendously, as you guys know, in my trucking update video I did when I talked about how my mileage had dropped by literally half of what I was making for the first 2 months. I wanted to go to something where I had a little bit more of a guaranteed pay. So I switched over to Costco Dedicated, and the weekly guarantee was $1,100. At that time, I did not have rent, I did not have light bill, internet, water bill, so the $1,100 was serving me for that particular position in my life, because I only was responsible for a couple of bills. So I was still able to, be on the dedicated side, being stationary in one location every day, off on the weekends, And so it definitely served me for that point in my life. However, when I started to realize that I wanted to be a little bit more stable, I wanted to purchase, well not purchase, but I wanted to rent this beautiful apartment that I'm sitting in right now, I knew that $1,100 was just simply not enough to suffice and to basically fund my lifestyle. And so it just, I reached out to my fleet managers. I was like, hey, I know we have the weekly guarantee in place, but is there any way I can get more miles to where I can offset my income a little bit higher? And, I will say that one of my fleet managers was very receptive to me asking for that increase in miles. However, my personal fleet manager that I reported to was not as receptive. He did not really hear me out and take into consideration that I was willing to run the miles. I had proven myself, that I would do it, without any type of questions asked. And so I feel like he kind of definitely allowed me to slip through the cracks, because I'm a great driver, and I know all drivers feel like they're great drivers, but I have a safe driving record. I show up to work every single day. I'm willing to run the long haul runs that nobody wants to run. And for me to basically be kind of put to the side, because during peak season, you guys, I worked literally every single day except for my reset day, and I did the most miles during peak season. And so to basically be like, okay, peak season is over, we don't need you anymore, that was like a very hard slap in the face and hard pill to swallow for me. So I didn't appreciate that. So I began looking for other jobs, and with US Express, when you apply for other jobs, they are notified. They have this department called the retention department. So they're notified, they can see when you apply for other jobs, they reach out to you, say, hey, what's going on, how can I help? They reached out to me about 4 times, and I explained what I needed, explained what I wanted, and nothing changed. So I was like, okay, either they don't care, or either it's just not possible to give me what I'm asking for. So I was like, I have to leave, because I wasn't going to sacrifice the things that I wanted because I wanted to be a team player for a job that wasn't fulfilling what I needed to fulfill within me. So I left. And it was a bittersweet moment to leave. Like I said, when I left OTR, it was bittersweet because I definitely feel like I was starting to create a bond with my half of the week fleet manager. She was so cool. Anytime I asked for something, she made it happen for me. And that's something that you appreciate, and you don't want to let those type of people down, because when someone looks out for you, you like to look out for them and be there for them. And so, but at the end of the day, we are all about our money as truck drivers, and if we're not making the money, we can easily pick up and go and find another job. And so that's what I did. So I found another job. It's a local job. I'm home every single day. I'm off 2 days a week. I have the option to work a 6th day if I want to make more money. The weekly pay for this job is solely based upon you and your performance. You have the ability to control how much money you make every single day and every single week. So I love that. The freight is always available. And so that was something that I was like, yes, this is what I need. This is gonna, get me to where I'm trying to go right now. And so yes, I decided to go with this company. Like I said, I will reveal that company and the position and everything in another video. But this video is solely about leaving US Express. Now, I do want to say to those that are going into US Express that has been inspired by my video to join US Express and join Variant, I want to say that you should still pursue that opportunity, because at the end of the day, everything is based off of a personal basis and where you are in your life. So just because I left the company doesn't mean that you shouldn't go or you should leave. You should always experience things for yourself, take advice from other people, see how other people are living, because what I will say about my content, it was always truth, and it was always just, it is what it is. So when I told you I was making this amount of money and I was running those amount of miles, I truly was running those amount of miles. When the miles dropped, they truly dropped. When my income dropped, it truly dropped. And when I went to dedicated, it truly was fulfilling where I was in that position of my life. But everything is based off of circumstances and where you are. So don't take this video as me saying something negative about US Express, because I really truly don't have anything negative to say. This is just my personal decision that I've made to, you know, fulfill the purpose that I am right now and where I am in my life right now. So if you are going to UX Express, if you're set up for orientation, you should still go. It's an amazing company. Create a relationship with your fleet managers. Talk to them, call them if you need anything, be upfront. Don't feel like you can't talk to them, because you absolutely can. You know, and don't be afraid to share how you feel and the things that you want, because at least you can say, if it didn't work out, it wasn't that I did not express what I needed. Closed mouths don't get fed. Whenever I spoke up about something, when it was able to be done, it was done. And I will forever appreciate US Express for that. So yes, I've left US Express, and I leave with no ill will or malicious intent towards anybody. You know, some people you just don't connect with, and that's fine. That's just the reality of the world. I don't expect everybody to like me or you know, appreciate where I am or what I give to the company. But yeah, so when I left, you know, I had someone reach out to me that was, you know, higher up, and you know, he wanted to just kind of basically understand why I was leaving. And when I explained to him, he completely understood it. He told me, hey, you know, I get it. I'm gonna mark you down as available for rehire. So if you ever wanna come back, if you ever, you know, feel like, okay, I wanna give it another shot, there will be no issues for you to come back. So, you know, I definitely feel like I handled it the right way. I'm not that type of person to just up and leave and not say anything, not explain, because I feel like life is about creating relationships, and the power of relationships can take you a long way. You never know who you're gonna need one day. You never know where you may have to go back to. So leaving in good graces is always something that I would say is the best decision you could ever make. So to everyone that is still employed with US Express, that is still employed with Variant, that is going to Variant, I want you to know that you will have a great experience as long as you are being vocal about what it is that you need. And thank you so much for watching my content. Please continue to watch my content. I have so many amazing ideas coming up that I want to share with you guys. And yeah, this is, you know, my farewell to US Express. And if you have any questions about anything that I experienced during my time with US Express, or any questions about the hiring process and what to expect, you can always comment down below, and I will most definitely answer those questions for you guys. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. If you subscribed, I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. My content is gonna be great. It's gonna be something that you will enjoy. And yeah, I can't wait to share with you guys where I am now and this next chapter of my life. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.